Hello, I'm Joseph. I wanted to show kind of like a rough idea I have for potential software. When you're setting up for Twitch, you got like OBS or Streamlabs. You have what's it called? Stream Elements and stuff like that. Things for alert systems. You may have this whole like conglomerate of different pieces pulling it together. It's a lot to like set up, and so I wanted to have kind of like a simplified process. I know some of this stuff already exists, but have something that is not just simplified but also your own stuff. You're not giving your key or tokens or secrets to any third-party systems. This is all of your own, and it does expose you to the web to some extent, but all of it's protected. And so yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick example. So this is a rundown. This is like Twitch alerts currently, but I'm able to hook into chat systems as well as needed. So if you wanted to do a broadcast across not just Twitch, but YouTube, Facebook, other stuff, anything that gives me an API available to that I can consume, I can have that available to show. So rough idea here is that this is using the Twitch CLI to let you test the backend system you have. This backend system is talking to a front end window that's a 3D renderer. This is using Raylib, so you can see that Twitch event kind of animate. You've seen this everywhere, but the whole point is that this is running a computer. The web server is running a computer. The window itself is just chroma key sampled, so you can see that this is what the animation actually looks like. The color's a little off and stuff like that because it's chroma key sampling, but as long as any streaming system you have has chroma key sampling that can capture a window like OBS. So just a little bit of exception here, but I wanted to show you like what all I'm doing is doing a window capture. The program's called Alerty Berty. You filter it out. You set up a chroma key set up to different colors if you want to. So if you're going to be using purple or pink, you probably don't want to use that as a chroma key because it'll make everything transparent, but give you the idea there. So that's how all that's running. The whole backend's using C++. So you're using minimal CPU, minimal memory. So I can give you a quick rundown of that here. So this is using 15% to do the full animation, and then memory, it's going to fluctuate because it is loading and unloading a graphic each and every time. So it's between like 30 to 50 megs right now. That little graphic of that spirit to the left of that username there. So yeah, this gives you an idea of like this. You're going to be able to control that. This is all of your information. It's using C++, so I can compile it to an executable, so you guys aren't having to compile this yourself. This is, I'm running on Mac right now, so this is cross-platform, Windows, Mac, Linux. I need to make packages and executables for each of these platforms, but just again, give you the idea. The other part to that is that this will have a full kind of token system here. Not token, web backend. So I pulled this from an open source library called VBen admin. It's like Chinese mostly, but it actually has some English translations. And so yeah, I'm just setting this up right now. You would technically log in, just talks into the backend, pulls it all up. You can go to Twitch, authorize your Twitch app. Technically, I would need to go log into Twitch, but I've already done that. So it's not going to show you that process. And then I need to fix this bit here. This technically would take in your access token, run some more API calls on it to get a little bit more information. And then the question is, okay, well, if this is running a computer, how does Twitch know to talk to my computer? Well, this is going to depend. You can use localhost.run. So this, where's it at here? So this, it's just using SSH tunnel command. If you're on Windows, you'd use PowerShell. PowerShell has SSH built in. So it's just one command, no additional software is needed. If not, and you're not able to open up your port through your router, you can use something like ngrok. You download that. It'll let you do that. It's free. Both of these systems are free for these type of things here. It's very minimal bandwidth, very minimal traffic. So you're not going to be running into any of these limitations of using too much, bandwidth per se to run your instance. Now, running this gives you a unique URL every single time you run it. Unfortunately, you do have to go to the template, set it up in the JSON.config. But yeah, there's going to be some setup involved here. The other thing, if you notice, like if I go back here, is that this is an accepted SSL token or certificate. So this is all running under HTTPS. All of it's secure. If somebody somehow magically gets access to your backend system, they are going to have to log in. They do need to be authenticated and stuff like that. But yeah, that's that's that thing there. The other part is that there is something called, I think, mcert. MK-cert. That is also a multi-platform. That's what gives you, because if not, you try to go localhost on HTTPS, it's going to give you like a quick error saying, hey, this is not, this looks suspicious, blah, blah, blah. By running the MK-cert, it gives you the certificate and everything else, injects it into Firefox, Chrome, Safari, Edge, and it as an accepted certificate. Okay, with all of that said, that's basically it. There's not really else too much to it. As far as when it's going to be available or anything else, or anyone else interested in it, I don't have any plans just yet. I kind of want to get all the events set up for Twitch first, and potentially look into the WebSocket streaming stuff, because this can run a WebSocket. To get a little bit more background on this stuff, I'm using OPP as the backend C++ web server. This is HTTP, HTTPS, WebSocket support, so like chatbots and stuff like that. And then I'm using Tweenie for Raylib as the rendering system for like the animation, stuff like that. All the animations are programmed in C++ currently, but I want to expose some of that stuff and make it a little bit easier for people who want to make animations to not have to know C++ and know the compiler and compile it and stuff like that. And then, like I said, the front end is using VBen admin as the open source project. Making some changes to that, but yeah, it's primarily Chinese, which is not the easiest to follow in the comments. But basically, you compile it, runs it, and kind of forget about it there then and that. And that is basically it.